the tier list because I feel like, yeah. This is all the Norse characters. I'm gonna actually... Now, we're bringing back an old school. Yeah, we're bringing back from the birthday stream. I have it privated, but we're gonna just bring back sex tier just for the hell of it. Okay, so I readjusted this character tier list. So we have sex, great, okay, mid, fix up a bit, could have done better, how could you fuck this up, and who the fuck had him in mind. Honestly, there's gonna be a lot of people in the lower tiers. It's probably gonna be a bit mind-boggling, and some in mid and some in okay. I'm actually gonna change okay to cool, and there we go. Alva. She's just a boss fight that doesn't really have anything to do. I think personally she's just like, I don't have any opinions towards her right now. She's a good boss fight, don't get me wrong, but we're not really ranking, we're ranking the characters in general. She's kind of just there. I think if you built her up, maybe, but I don't know. Angraboda. I think Angraboda is a great character. I'm actually gonna not use the. I'm gonna use I'm not gonna bring back a sex tier. I think nothing wrong with the character at all, in my opinion. I think Angraboda is a great character with what she has tried to do. I'm not gonna go too in depth. I'm not gonna go in depth with anything. Atreus. With this character in this game, they could have done better, in my opinion. I just don't like the portrayal of him, like, going to Asgard. They should have made this 3 games, man. I'm sorry, but just making it 2 really just doesn't make me have any, like, affection for them. I'm not even ranking that. Baldur. I think there's nothing wrong with Baldur. I think what Baldur was done and built up for, there's nothing wrong with him at all. I think he was just a great character in 2018. Even though I never fought him, he was a great character in 2018. I think in God of War 4, I'm not going to call it 2018. In God of War 4, I think he was just a great character. I think there was nothing wrong with him. I think he was just perfect as who he was. Bela, I'm actually going to put an IDK who you are. Whoa, I forget. I don't know who you guys are. I don't care. Beardger! Honestly, I think he is pretty cool. But, yet again, he's just Beardger. He just looks cool, that's all he is. He's just a side character. I don't know who you are. Brenga... I don't know. He's a troll. I don't really care. Brock... Okay. I'm gonna be toxic here. They could have done better with him. In my opinion, Brock is terrible. I don't like... The fact that he died just ruins everything about his character. Like, the fact that he died again just makes me not like him. Like they kind of ruined his character, in my opinion. They could have just gotten rid of that and made it Kratos, so I think they could have done fix him up a bit. And not make him die. I don't care. I don't pay attention. Oh, Charlie! I think he was cool. I think Charlie was just mid all around. Charlie was mid. You don't really see him too often in Ragnarok, you don't. Dragster, I don't care. I don't know. Durlin's an asshole. Like, I think they made Durlin great. I think Durlin's just a great character. Not as great as Angraboda, but Durlin, they made him such an asshole. I didn't even think they were going to do that to him. Eater, Valk... Okay, I thought that was like a dog for a second. No, Ear Valkyrie. She's really caring for Atreus. I actually think she's kind of cool. Not cooler than Beardger though. She's a girl, so it's obviously better. Fenrir. Okay. Fenrir is nothing wrong with him. Him dying at the beginning of the game is a way to show that it's so depressing. I don't know. Freya and Valkyrie. I think Freya and Valkyrie is great, and for Freya herself, there's nothing wrong. I think there's nothing wrong with Freya at all between the two games. Freyr, on the other hand, how could you get him killed? How could you kill him? No, actually, they could have fixed it up a bit. Actually, I feel like it's like in between these three with Freyr. The only issue I have with Freyr is that he dies, and I think that should not have happened. I'm just saying, I feel like that should not have happened. Garm, nothing wrong with Garm. In my opinion, there's nothing wrong with him. I don't see any problems with him, not even in his boss fight. Jared Full, Valkyrie, do not know. Gna, okay, so Gna, I never fought Gna, but she's actually a secret boss. In the game, she's basically Sigrun, but you can actually cheese her, I think. There's a way to cheese her. I don't know if there's a way to cheese Sigrun in 2018, but whatever. Gna actually kind of has a sad ending. I think Gna, personally, just by looking at it, mid. I think Gna is personally just mid, or fix up a bit. Brock is like the biggest one that needs to be fixed up, though. Gondel, do not know. Gryla. Gryla, I feel like they could fix her up a bit. I think she's just middle of the road. She's just there. She's forgettable. She has a good boss fight, though. Guilt Topper. I think it's just mid. I don't care. But going back to Gryla for a second. Gryla is just, you know, Gryla. It's like, I wish she, like, showed some love to, like, Angrboda. That's it. I really wish, instead of her just being a complete asshole and you just never see her again. Which, actually, they could have done better. It's not as worse as Atreus, but, you know. Gunder, do not know. Heimdall, there is nothing wrong with Heimdall. I think Heimdall is... Actually, yeah, there is. He's going down to great because it was how we damage him, like with the spears and stuff. I think like if he's an all-seeing character, like I think maybe he shouldn't have known like where 100 spears. If you placed 100 spears, he wouldn't know how to react or something. I don't know. I think like the way we punch Heimdall and how he basically dies is kind of stupid. They could have done better with him, honestly. Hildisvini, I think that there's nothing wrong with him. Bringing him back was actually such a surprise, but it's so like, I don't even want to say near late game. He just doesn't show up as much. Yeah, he's going down the grate. He doesn't show up as much. I think Angrboda is obviously above Heimdall, but Hildisvini I think is below Durlin. Actually, you barely even see Durlin, so he's kind of below grade. Hildur, do not know. Hurst. Boss fight with them are really good. I just think they're cool characters. I don't know who you are. Hugin. Hugin and Mullen. Okay, the birds you don't really do too much. They're just mid. They just die from Freya and Atreus. They're honestly just like, so, they're not mid, they're just there. They could have done better with them. And besides, they're not supposed to be ravens, I think they're supposed to be crows. I don't know. Ingrid. Ingrid I actually think is cool. I think Ingrid is cool. I think it's above all of these ones. Ingrid is just like the talking sword. Actually, I think like lower of cool. Like, it's just a sword that is things. Jormungandr, I think Jormungandr is just a great character. I think he's great. I don't think there's nothing wrong with him. but I just don't think he's, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say about him. Like, he only shows up once in the whole, like, thing, and then he's never mentioned again. They could have fixed him up a bit and made him more prominent. He still goes above Gna, though. I think, yeah, I think they could have fixed him up. Hyra, do not know. Little Kratos, do not know what the hell this is talking about. Kratos himself. I'm gonna be honest, they could have done better with him. They could have, actually no, they could have fixed him up a bit. He's the main character, he's gotta go above Brock. I think he should have died instead of Brock, in my opinion. And then he got sent to Greece, hell. Laufey the Just. I mean, there's nothing wrong with her. There's nothing wrong with her. It's cool that we actually got to see her in person. Lunda, they could have done better with her. Magni, oh bro, his death traumatized the shit out of me for weeks, even though I never got to his fight. I honestly think he's he's just there, like, you don't really get to see him much. Mimir, there's nothing wrong with Mimir. I don't know what this is. Missed. I'm gonna rank them both. Is this the green one? Which one's the green one? Because the green one's going above. I think this one's the green one. The green one's going above. Modi, I think, was so freaking well done. But I feel like they could have brought him into Ragnarok and have him, like, betray Asgard or some shit. I don't know, I've watched too many theories. I feel like the theories were better than the main story itself, if I can be really honest with you. I feel like the predictions were much better. I feel like having Modi be completely killed off was kind of stupid. But they could have fixed him up a little bit. Needhog, I honestly just think, whatever, he's just there. He's just a boss, like... I think he's cool. The way he dies is actually oh yeah. The way he dies is like so cool though. It's like weird as shit. His boss fight drags him down. Odin's boss fight drags him down to could have done better. Alrun, do not know. Do not care. Ratatoskr, they could have done better, make him more prominent into the story, because he's just not, he's like the top of needed to be fixed more than Atreus. But honestly, I feel like they could have fixed Ratatoskr up a bit. I do not know who you are. I know who you are, but I just don't really care. How did you fuck Sith up? Ravenkeeper, actually no, hold on. You're done. Sigrun is honestly going in nothing wrong with, but she appears at the end of the game though, so I think she's great. Sith just feels rushed, man. How could you guys fuck that up? Honestly, she feels rushed as a character. I don't care. How do you fuck up Sindri? Samara. Oh wait, does she? I don't. Get the fuck out of her, dude. Skjolder. Skjolder is just there, but I think he's like a cool friend for Atreus. Skull and Hati, how could you guys fuck this up? Really, I feel like their characters were just fucked up in general. I'll touch on more. Skullid, I don't. Oh, Jesus, that looks like a freaking. Could have done better with the Norns, in my opinion. Specky and. Honestly, you two deserve to be here because you guys were just rushed in here, no questions asked. Specky and Silva, they're just the wolves. I think they're just in mid. Like, I just don't have any feelings towards you guys. Chandraftador, I don't know who you are. Are you the Dark Elf King? I think you were actually great. The Huntress, I honestly forgot who you were, but you're just that one boss, so I think you're just mid. The Lady of the Lake, I think, is cool. The Mavern? Thor! Oh boy, where did I put... I think Thor was just great. And Thrud, they could have fixed her up a bit. Tyr... Who the fuck had him in mind? And how could you fuck this up? Don't even know who you are. Now the other Norns can just go to could have done better. Honestly, I think the Norns are all mid. I don't think they all could have been better. Alright, let's actually try to fix this tier list up. Okay, let's talk about tier for a second. I hate tier being Odin. I think it was the stupidest decision they've ever made. And like, okay, here's the thing. I wish they had the real tier, but then it would somewhat be the fake tier also. Like, you don't know, like, which was which. I feel like that's what it should have been. Like, it should have fucked with you, and the tier would have came back like, wait, what the fuck? And maybe if they found the real tier in the story, then maybe it would have been better. But the thing is, you find him post-game kind of pisses me off. Odin, man, they just fucking ruined him at the end of the game. They could have done better with that section. I don't know, man. I think I should just stop tier doing this fucking video. The Norns are just okay. Like, I don't have any opinions on some of these guys. The people that I actually, you know what? I don't really have an opinion on you, and you just should appear more. Ratatosker, yeah. Gryla, you can, yeah. Yeah, this makes sense. I think everything like these bottom 5 makes so much sense. Like, I think Brock they could have done better than just have him killed. It should have been Kratos. It just should have been, they should have just killed Kratos. Kratos should have died. In my opinion. Like, it's, I know I'm like, confused, like, just, I don't know, man. Tyr, just, he appears fucking post-game. We're going to the Japanese mythology next. Or Japan, I don't know what, Chinese, I don't know what mythology it was. Actually, hold on. Where is this? Okay, so we're going to the Chinese Pantheon next. Yeah, because Tyr was doing, Tai Chi or something. He was doing that as in his animations. We gotta go to the Egyptian one after. I'm just saying, I think actually would be pretty cool, just a side note. I think would be really freaking sick, is that we're, like, exploring, like, all these historical battles. Maybe, like, I covered the camera, come on. I covered the camera. Maybe, like, after the, maybe after, like, the Chinese Pantheon, we then go to the Egyptian one, then the Celtic one, then the Roman one, and then we go, and then we actually follow like historical events or some shit like World War I or something. I don't know. I think personally that'd be cool, like, because in the ending of God of War 1, it doesn't really make that much sense, because like Kratos is on a throne and he sees all these future wars happening. I think like maybe he should be a part of those wars, like the Great War, World War II, War of 1812. I don't know. I know that's stupid, but I feel like that would be such like a cool like idea. Like he's like a god of war, but in like the future or something. I don't know. But we're not gonna actually, but kick my idea out of the thing. Do I wanna fix anything up from anything else? Yeah, these guys are down here. I mean, I think I'm being too harsh for Freyr. I think they could have fixed him up a bit, just not at his death. These two, everybody here deserves to be here. Sindri just could have done better. I think maybe right next to Brock. I think everything else is fine. Yeah, I think everything else is fine how I feel about the characters. Yeah, that's it. Sorry this video was a bit of a rush, but actually we're gonna save it. Yeah. We're gonna go to, what do you call it? We already did the 9 Realms one, and I already did that one like in a previous one. I'm just not gonna do it. Got War Game ranked? Nope. We're gonna do powerful God of War characters. Wars in American history. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. God of War Ragnarok bosses. This is the bad one, right? This is a terrible tier list. Alright. What do we got here? I don't know. Is this like every single boss? No, because this doesn't have, Where is my boy? Hold on. Oh, we're done. We're done. There we go. There's my Helios is in S. Yeah, there we go. That's everything's right with the world. Honestly, I think it would be cool if they bring Helios back and just make him like a stun, because Mimir just feels useless. I'm sorry that I said that, but Mimir honestly just... Well, no, Mimir isn't useless. It's just like... Alright, let's... I don't know, tactics. Bullshit, hard but fair, normal, chill, bro, for what? 2 Thors. I think I'll do a boss tier list later when they're actually, like, corrected properly. I'm gonna end this one. I'll see you.